Does get flashed for a moment, just trying to play his life inside of lamps. Gets the first point of contact, takes no cover. Kusta from the side, plus 4. Are you kidding me?
Dude.
Kusta for 3. Sean eventually gets there for the showstopper, and it's left the drone for a 1v2.
Is Kusta the greatest?
Clearance towards this quad stack box. Cutler able to find one. Wardell more, but
okay,
Gen.G
there we go.
in kind.
There we go, Sabrosa. You got to get that kill.
Still on
nice, GMD
oh my goodness,
with the whiff. Hayes in a 1v1 situation versus Cypher. Kusa is one-hittable. I don't see a fucking round here that Hayes loses this.
Cam is there to help him work this maybe a little bit more freely, and that should result in an opportunity for him to potentially get this spike planted. Just comes down to Hayes' timing, and now that plant does come through. Hayes lurking forward, he knows exactly where this play is. Gets the spy cam deleted, even 1v1. No armor for Hayes. A headshot.
Oh!
And Kusta finds it on cue.
Oh my god.
Go up 1-0.
I'm not high on perks. I'm high on the crack. We're fucked on meth right now.
I mean, Sean's going to go to an early rifle potentially.
For every donation and for every sub, it supports my meth addiction.
On top of this double box, dark cover keeping him safe for the time being. In the timing of when this dissipates, can he find elimination? Sure does, and is able to tailwind away. Wardell trying to just to try to see if they can find an elimination. Wynn's gonna go forward, able to find the trade, and he gets a second. Are you kidding? This keeps the
fuck?
The offense alive. Just comes down to, can they successfully fully clear out Sabrosa, who has been eluding all of this Gen.G offense until he finally gets caught up by the neural theft, and that will be the end of him. And now TSM with the Seekers looking to retake into 2v4.
And thankfully for that neural theft as well, otherwise Gen.G would have a little bit more issues to deal with. Still a couple of ultimates available for TSM. Seekers are gone, locked down now. Potentially going to be initiated. Counter Seekers to be flown in as well. That's pretty quick coming through from side of Mikhail, who I think might even be his second Seeker so far. 2 versus 3 definitely still doable, especially with GMD down.
The lockdown will be in play. Gen.G has to make a move. Mikhail finds one, goes to 1v1.
No, don't run at him. Why are you running at him? I guess rushing him was actually not that bad of a play.
Ready for a while.
There it is, Sabrosa.
Sabrosa, hello?
Oh, lit him up.
I mean, he hadn't been spamming through that dark cover much at all, and then when he chooses to, he walks away with the
nice kill, Cutler.
The showstopper for Sean.
There we go, TSM.
But he's taken out simultaneously, and it comes just down to no chance whatsoever. Sabrosa locking down, trying to get some information, but Hayes has to deal with a tracking dart. Now point of contact on the outer. Cutler good for 1. Kusta responds, and Kusta
damn, Kusta is just fucking
a dicier retake attempt.
Shutting him down.
He go tied 5-5 through 10. Does get flashed for a moment, just trying to play his life inside of lamps. Gets the first point of contact. Takes no cover.
Kusta.
Wardell from the side. Plus 4. Are you kidding me?
Dude.
Kusta for 3. Sean eventually gets there for the showstopper, and it's left the drone for a 1v2.
Is Kusta the greatest player alive?
Cloudburst will try to keep denial of a line of sight out of showers, and Sean's pinch is successful. Finds the first. Timing could have been a problem, or is it? Just down to Cutler. Finds one.
Nice.
Needs to get the second and does. 1v1 situation. Gets the shoulder peak.
Let's go!
Accordingly, doesn't even need to. Cutler for 3. TSM up by 1.
Woo!
And showers was the one place that Gen.G did not clear. They did not check it properly.
We'll see one player close.
You know what I'm saying?
But he knows that there will be help.
Oh, you're fucking dead, you little... What?
In a world of hurt, lucky to be alive, just down to 6 HP. And
DS code.
At this point, you've got to rotate Mikhail over to see if you can get him back near full health.
DS code.
The problem is, I don't even know if TSM realized they've done damage because they probably expected, okay, we saw Kusta, there's no way he stays here, he's going to move for sure. Because Wardell picks up the opening kill into Guimon, but what they don't know is they confirmed a lot of damage, and there it is, overkill even from Wardell. Drone's going to respond with even more. Straight into lamps. It doesn't matter. Wardell's got 3 so far, and this is gone. Gen.G have no chance anymore. And as is mentioned, it's very likely that Huyn is not going to do anything further here. He wants the gun. They need something to work with. To be fair,
what did I say?
TSM should not allow Huyn to get away.
Kusta has been paranoid. Guiding light will also blind him up. Drone for first blood. Hayes dropping the lockdown in the take of the A site.
Are you guys fucking stupid? You're complaining about 3% when you're buying a $3,000 computer? Fuck you guys.
Gen.G to potentially start to fight this one back in a 4v4.
Sabrosa has a potential timing here. There's no way. Yeah, Huyn doesn't know. Huyn is not going to check that angle either. scoped in to look over towards showers. Going to confirm that no one else is in showers now either. 3 versus 4. At least the showstopper is available, but not if the pick comes through. Sean's down.
Unreal, Hater. Unreal. These guys complain about a 3% fucking goddamn fucking money off. Told you.
Down 3 kills and by far, in my opinion, the MVP of this opening map.
The only thing really kind of standing in their way would be this sentry turret, which you see will activate from this position over towards the boathouse. And Gen.G will accordingly turn their attention towards mid. Mikhail going to be tested through
oh
tree.
shit, you're getting tested, you little bitch.
He also threw out a shock dart, which does keep TSM a bit more honest through tree. And
oh,
now the hit, or is it? GMD from the corner inside the site finds 2 beautiful headshots, and now TSM getting pinched up from behind. Gen.G flawless thus far, and it just comes down to Hayes for what would have to be a 1v5.
You can tell that Gen.G weren't that concerned about towards B as well.
These guys haven't won a pistol in 14 months.
TSM have not fully committed yet, but the Bladestorm has been earned by getting 2 of those ultimate orbs. Now the battle will start to ensue. Quinn really wants to hold on to this. Able to find not just 1 but 2 of his own.
Nice, Wardell.
Able to find the headshot on the double updraft play. So Gen.G's in a 2v3 situation. Sean, do you want to Empress is the real question. Will be the first one forward to try to contest any post-plant setup, and he does find 1. Gets the dismiss. Cutler's only on 27 HP, but he's worked his way underneath and has been completely concealed in the effort. Wardell still holding long, is no longer just on a Bladestorm. He's got a Vandal to work with. Nobody checks Cutler.
Well played. Let's go.
Both will find an individual kill, and TSM find their first round.
Hey, and it's pretty clear right now. Drone's not going to get a kill here, but he'll confirm that the side is entirely
okay.
Okay, that's got to be a bit of tax coming from Mikhail. Okay.
That's huge. Who is just going to wait for more rotators for TSM. So this is going to leave Wardell on the site by himself. If Kusa can take down the Sova right around the corner, it would be massive, but he doesn't check it. Now the Hunter's Fury could be what is needed for TSM to try to hold this up. Into the site goes Drone. Finds himself 1 and a second. Could he get a 3rd? No. But Mikhail running out of time. Recon Bolt comes out. Wardell will finish the
There we go. Okay, we got Drone in the building. We got Drone in the building. Drone is back.
From Gen.G so far, they really struggled there. Empress has been held on to for a couple rounds in a row. So we talked about potential timing for Sean. Timing's gone for Sean now as they try and rush their way through A main and get destroyed by Drone.
Easy peasy, no problems for Drone.
All right.
Clean it up.
Now it's Drone's turn. It was Sabrosa's last. Now it's Drone's.
Sabrosa will collect the spike, but he's kind of stuck at the moment. And we'll have to use the teleport onto the site. Operator free operator. Now to the Bladestorm. Now it's a knife fight between both.
What the fuck is going on?
What weapon do you want? Respect the 1v1, please. Cloudburst being a twin misses the right click.
What the fuck?
Goodness. Dancing with the devil were both of our Jet players, but it will be TSM who gain control of the B site with a 2v2 to play.
Yeah, dancing with maybe 2 left feet there. How do you miss that right click? Oh, that really hurts.
That was bad. That was a. He should have got that right click. That's for sure.
Gen.G, they could have had a 3v1 in the situation. I mean, thankfully for there, Gimon picks up an extra. Sabrosa now 1 versus 2. Gen.G, I mean, a double peek will do it. There's not a lot of health. Sabrosa's on 63, so as long as they don't line up, I mean, this should be it. Lea's going to come through. Sabrosa tucking in very close to the boxes now. And as long as there's no timing or lineup again, it should be a trade. It won't even be required. Sean will just get the swing and the kill. No one's going to be letting this one go. Here comes the paranoia. Here comes the retake.
And once again, Wardell over the top. The updraft peak, +1 on the low ground, looking for the full aim.
Oh!
Gets the right click, Wardell for
fuck,
5.
I looked down for a second. I looked down for a second.
Down the retake attempt,
and I missed it.
6-5.
Really well played there. I mean, they just put a lot of pressure
Replay,
on
replay, replay.
From the shadows.
Thank you.
From Gimon, and then opens a completely free site with a 1 kill extra as well. Here comes the retake once more. The replay. Wardell picking up the opening. Shot onto Gimon. Converting onto Sean as well. Dashing for the right click. And ace deservedly so for Wynn's obviously going to go.
Gifted.
Fuck it. It's not going to be that case. Potentially fast from Gen.G here as well.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness, that's such a massive kill for Drone. Now Hayes playing from mid-market. Sabrosa
Answer with the 3.
Now.
Oh, baby. Pinch my blood. It's about
This time,
keeping
the
yourself in the
resistance
game
would
and
be
being able to
Wardell,
like
and
not
everything
allow
else
that
as
to like
aggressively
tilt
he
the
has.
fuck out of you.
Outside of this dark
A lot
cover,
of people are
comes
so
down to timing
weak
of when
mentally
this
that
dissipates,
going
and he
starting
sees
0 and
nothing.
7
Gen.G have gotten into mid-market.
will just make you
Door will
just
be broken.
the game is
Wardell
then
takes
ruined.
turnover.
You know what I mean? And
He
it's really
crosses.
not.
Drone is the one responsible though for making sure that B
Being
stays
0 and
safe
7
before he
doesn't
has
make
the
you
finds
have
first
0. That
blood.
doesn't
Hot
mean
hands
you have
all
0
through the
impact.
mix. Cutler trying to work this with him, but not even going to be required. Rosell from the backside of the defensive spawn, able to use the blade storm.
You can have a lot of impact and be 0-7.
Make it
That's
down
GG,
to
motherfuckers.
1v4. Last player left.
What did I say?
Win. Sees one. ADS taps are good. Still has some room to work with. No spike in hand. Still lingering over towards the defensive spawn alley. But timing here could still be good for him. Depends on how he clears this.
Will be traded.
Should be traded. There's the first. Tailwinds away. Still an opportunity here with 20 seconds to go. The problem is that Hayes knows that the spike is down to the defensive spawn and there are no cloud bursts available for win. So you'd have to win one more full-fledged kill. Gets the spike into hand. Tries to bait out the peak. And he finds the shoulder, but no drone. Locks the shots down in TSM. They take the series
fuck did I say?
2-0 as they
What did I
advance to the
say?
winners bracket.
This is the fucking sub robot speaking. If you do not sub in the next 5 seconds, your mom is gonna punch herself in the face.